This year's class, we got 4 guys going in: Eric Allen, Jared Allen, Antonio Gates, Sterling Shaw. Any thoughts on any of those guys? Any memories of dealing with any of those guys?
Yes, I remember Eric Allen coming out of school. We ended up having the corner on the other side, Anthony Parker, who was a really good player. Spent a lot of time watching those guys. Eric was tremendous, great ball skills, smart guy.
Yeah.
Sterling Sharp haunted me for several years. I was the defensive coordinator at Minnesota, so we played Sharp and Favre twice a year, and you're trying to do everything you can to handle him. And he was not only a great player, but he had fun. He was one of those guys who had fun on the field.
Right.
He would catch a ball in front of your bench and talk to your guys and smile.
I heard that about it.
Really, really a fun guy. Jared Allen, I made the mistake. I didn't know too much about him the first time we played them, and he got a couple of hits on Peyton Manning, and after that I took the Denny Green route. No more single blocks for him. So every time we played him from then on, he never got a sack because we always triple teamed.
He was with the Chiefs then,
He was with the Chiefs, yes.
Yep. And then Antonio Gates, you had a few battles with him too.
Yes, Antonio was one of those special guys. He's from my home area in Detroit, basketball player, and so we had that connection. We'd always talk, and I just admired him because he took the tough route. He wasn't a high draft choice. He wasn't one of those ready-made stars, but he worked at it. Talented guy, great hands, tough, and we always had trouble with the Chargers. It just, I don't know why they were a tough matchup for us.
Was it the defense they ran? Was that part of it?
It was more the defense. They played 3-4. They could rush and get pressure without blitzing. They didn't have to send 7 or 8 guys, and they had some rushers that gave us problems.
Yeah, sure. Those are like some of those Charger teams that you played there in that time. I go, those are some of the best teams I remember that like didn't win a Super Bowl. Like there's always a few teams that you go, man, that team was really good, and they never got the hardware.
The year we ended up winning the Super Bowl, 2006, the Chargers were the #1 seed.
Right.
And we played on Saturday. We beat Baltimore. Now the Chargers are playing New England. Oh. Everybody thought the Patriots were our nemesis, so obviously we're all pulling for the Patriots. Please win this game. We don't want to play the Chargers again.
Right. And that was the interception game where Kayson fumbled and they
Marlon McCree, right? What was Marlon McCree's role in that? He's the guy. Yeah, Marlon McCree was the guy that had the interception. Game over.
It should be over. Troy Brown strips it. They get another chance. Brady scores. And I was watching that game in Chuck E. Cheese because I had told my kids, we're going to Chuck E. Cheese, and I forgot, the game's on. And I stay on. No, Dad, you said Chuck E. Cheese, so we're all in there.
Here's more money, kids. Go ahead. Go play another game. I got something to do here.
That was the year that the Chargers were like 14-2. And they fired Marty Schottenheimer a week or two after that loss.
Yeah. Daniel Tomlinson had an unbelievable year. They had talent. They were scorching the league and probably should have won that game, and we would have had to go to San Diego, and it would have been tough for us, no doubt.
Right, no question about it. You brought up sorry, go ahead. You want to go?
Well, I mentioned Schottenheimer, and it makes me think of, not a whole lot of coaches have gotten in. You've gotten in. There are other coaches out there. Like, who are 2 or 3 that you would say should already be in and you'd like to see them get in sooner than later? We know Belichick's going to walk in next year, but beyond him.
But you look at Mike Holmgren,
Mike Shanahan.
Yeah, Mike Shanahan, guys who have taken multiple teams to Super Bowls. And it's getting better because for years you were just lumped in with everybody else. And so you put Mike Holmgren against Dan Marino.
Yeah,
who are you going to vote for?
Right.
Well, then they went to the contributors and coaches category, and that helped out. And I think we're going to see more of those deserving guys get in now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even are you against great coordinators? Right? Do you, what do you think are you okay with that?
I am. I think the Hall should be everyone who contributes. I'm upset right now that Adam Vinatieri is not in this class. To me, that makes no sense. You got the greatest kicker with the greatest resume,
clutchest kicker
ever, and he doesn't go in. And people would say, well, he was only a kicker.
Yeah.
Well, if you're the best at what you do, if you're Devin Hester and you're the best returner in the history of the game, you should go in. If you're the best kicker, you should go in. If you're a Tom Moore and you've taken multiple
all
teams
these
to Super Bowls
everywhere.
and you've got MVP quarterbacks, in 5 decades,
right?
You should go in,
right? Like a Steve Spagnuolo should go in at some point for what he's done. I don't give a damn what his head coaching stuff is.
You contributed to
a
team winning. You contributed to Super Bowls. You were the best at what you did.
Right.
I think we should have room for that.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.